What up, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of These Corona Times. What's up? You are tuned in with your girl Tiffany and your boy Brandon, or maybe
what's going on, everyone? This way.
One of those ways, however it looks to me is not going to be how it is when the show comes on. I'm going to be pointing in the wrong direction to somebody. But, as y'all can see, we are Dr. Simone-less tonight. But just for a little while, somebody decided they want to get their hair done today, and they have been in the shop for hours.
In the shop. MIA.
Hours. She's been in there for hours. So y'all gonna get the first looks at the wonderful hair when she comes on in a little while. But we getting started anyway because we got much to talk about. It's post Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. But before we get into any of that, we just want to again say thank you all for sticking with us, for rocking with us. We're at episode 27?
27.
Yes, episode 27. So
almost
we are
7 months in.
Almost 7 months in. Honestly, a lot further along in this than we thought we were going to be. But we're 27 episodes deep. Tonight's episode is Unpopular Opinions, the holiday edition. So that should be really fun. We got a special guest coming on to talk with us tonight. So we've got some things lined up. So again, I want to just say thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. You can always find us on Monday around 8-ish on our Facebook page at These Corona Times, or on YouTube at These Corona Times. Brandon's giving me the eye. He's like, that's a real strong ish. That's a very strong ish right there. Yeah, I understand. So we're switching from self-care. We didn't set any self-care last week. We started this new thing called Gratitudes. But before we go to talk about how we did Thanksgiving, we just want to say that we want to remind you all to practice self-care for yourselves. Find something, do something, take some time for yourself from week to week. Make sure you do something, just for you, whatever that might be. With that said, Brandon, how was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was very laid back. I was very, very happy with it. Because Ronisha is out here heavy.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed pretty much just family, and that was about it. Had some fun with my mom, and that went to her house, came back home, came into my house. That's about it, man.
Yeah,
but it was good. It was good because even though my mom doesn't live very far away from me, and she works from home and everything like that, it was good to kind of just sit and kind of chill and not have to feel rushed, talking and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. I think Brandon had upper hand on some people's Thanksgiving because his brother is a chef.
I didn't want to gloat. I didn't want to gloat about it. I didn't want to gloat, but yes. So my brother is a chef, and a really good one.
A really good one. Yes, we're gonna have to have Bradley on to come through and just talk about some of his adventures maybe one day. But you definitely had the upper hand on most folks. I saw him making all the things. You took a little video around the house, and he was cooking up a storm, and everything was good. I mean, really.
Trust me, it was.
Yeah,
that's some of the best steak I had in a while. And yes, we did. We were non-traditional. We did have turkey, but we also did lamb. We had lamb, turkey, and steak. We had filet mignon for the steak, and that was really good.
Yeah, and we did like a chill version of Thanksgiving as well. Usually it's a lot of running around house to house visiting a bunch of people, but of course we can't do that because COVID won't let us be great. So we ended up just doing a really quick drive-by at my grandmother's house. I mean, really quick. I think she wouldn't even let us take our coats off. It was like, hi, see you later. Get your plate and get out of my house.
That's basically what it sounded like.
So they hooked us up with dinner, Thanksgiving dinner number 1, and then we went to my in-laws' house for Thanksgiving dinner number 2, which was cool. Just got to hang out with them for the day, and then kind of ended the night with my siblings, just hanging out, playing Uno and playing with my niece. So it was a really chill Thanksgiving. It's usually very stressful. Again, running around a lot, having to visit a lot of people, everybody trying to talk at once. It was really relaxed this time. So even though couldn't be with everybody for COVID. It was still, we had a family Zoom call. It was nice to see everybody that spread out across the states. So that was good too. All in all, it wasn't too bad,
Tiff, I'm not going to ever make light of Corona.
Mhm.
Over 200, I think what 250, 220, 250,000 lives that have passed.
Yeah,
We are, I think we're 5 days into December and we've already got 1 million new cases. So, Kentucky is seeing record highs in
Mhm.
cases and this, that, and the others. I will never, ever, 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 ever make light of Corona. But what I will say is the silver lining is that it has really forced, uh, I think it's forced people to really slow down.
Mhm.
Because I think for a lot of folks, Thanksgiving has become very commercialized, which we're going to get to in a little bit, by the way.
And we talked
But
about last episode too.
yeah, yeah, and we were really focusing on Black Friday sales and
Mhm.
how we're going to sit, we want to eat dinner real fast and stand in line, and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and you just shop and shop and shop. And I think this year, gave some folks a chance to really just be with
Yeah.
family, and I think that's the overall benefit.
I agree with you, Brand. I think that's really the overall benefit. And for that reason, I really enjoyed it probably more than others because I really appreciated that I got to see family on the Zoom or talk to them on the phone or even just
Hmm.
spend a few minutes with them. So definitely has made me appreciate the time more. If there's any blessings of COVID, there aren't very many, but I will say that's probably one
Not
of them.
many.
Yeah, not many. All right, so we got to keep it moving. So we want to make sure we highlight a Black business. We've been doing that for the last several episodes. So tonight we're going to do it a little bit differently. We have been talking about our friend, Miss Kalifa Alexander, cooking with Callie a lot lately. And we wanted to give her a chance to take a few minutes and share with us some of the things about her business and kind of spotlight herself. So we will be back right in just a minute. We'll be back in just a minute with Miss Cooking with Callie herself. I call her Wiz Khalifa, but Kalifa Alexander. All right, we are back. And as you can see, our boxes have jumped from 2 to 3, and we have Miss Cooking with Callie herself. Yes.
Hello, everybody. Hi. I'm back again. Thank you guys for having me on for a second time.
We had to, friend. We've been
I
talking.
feel honored.
We've been talking about you a lot.
Oh, that's sweet.
All good things, though. All good things.
All good things.
Of course.
Right? So if you have been watching these Corona Times the last few weeks, we have been hyping up Miss Kalifa Alexander, and Kalifa was one of our guests on Ladies Night several months back. And
yes, love that episode.
About getting her business up and going. And she actually did that. We were talking about finding ways to ship stuff to people, and she said, I'm going to work on that. And she found a way, and she indeed shipped it to us. So we wanted to have you on, Kalifa, just to highlight your business for a minute. Whatever you want to tell the people, how they can get in touch with you, how they can order. It's all you, friend.
Absolutely. Thank you guys again for this opportunity. So, of course, you guys know my handle is Cooking with Callie LLC on Instagram. And that is actually the best way to get a hold of me, to actually put in your order. I am still working on making sure that I can streamline everything through my website, which is actually cookingwithcallie.com. So the full menu was always up on there. Any videos that you see, tutorials are up there. You can also go, and if you want a one-on-one cooking lesson, of course, virtually, you can do that as well. I have that as an option, and you can even kind of do an inquiry with me to see if you want to do meal prep options, as well as any larger catering orders. So anything above 25, we can talk about in my DMs. Once it gets to above 25, you got to go through the website for right now, so that I can just kind of streamline that process. And you can kind of pick more of the menu, because my full menu is not on my Instagram as much as everything is detailed on the website. But if you would like to order similar as to what Tiffany and Simone have already done and experienced, you can always jump in my DMs on Instagram, Cooking with Callie LLC. That is the quickest and easiest way. Full disclosure, shipping is $15 attached to any item that you see. So I don't want you guys to be shocked about like, oh, I thought shipping was included. I'm trying to get your food to you intact in one piece and in 2 days.
Right.
Yes.
So
what you got, and for me, I know that I do a fair amount of shipping as far as shipping shoes. I sell shoes and whatnot, and you ship. It's based on weight, and
yep.
the food that you send out, it comes in them heavy pans. I know this hypothetically because I saw what Tiff and Simone had, not because
Yes.
Not because you tasted it, because you saw it.
I said not because you ordered, but because you saw.
I saw
Got it.
I saw it. Still feeling some kind of way about that though.
You should be feeling
It's
some type
okay.
of way, because let me tell you. So Simone had ended up having her dishes for Thanksgiving, and she gave her testimony to us via text and whatnot. We had
Oh,
so much
nice.
food from my grandmother's house and from our in-laws' house. We didn't get to eat ours on Thanksgiving, so we opened ours up earlier this week. So
Yes.
I text Kalifa. I was like, Kalifa, it's been like 2 weeks, and
Which
this
is
tastes
wild.
like you just cooked it today. Like
I am. Oh,
it was
that
amazing.
made my heart just fill with glee.
All we had to do, it was so simple. Look, guys, all you have to do is when you get the package, put it in your freezer or put it in your fridge,
Yes.
turn your oven to 400 degrees, pop it in. I had no idea when to take it out. Simone said, when you smell it, that's when it comes out, when you can smell it.
Yes. When it's nice and hot and it looks, it's kind of bubbling, you hear a little cackle here and there.
Yes.
Come on and pull it on out. For like things like the mashed potatoes, you have the option, of course, to put it in the microwave, and you always have that option. But I tell everyone, oven is preferred if you like to enjoy my food, similar to what Tiffany has done, where it tastes like it's fresh off of me making it, especially the grilled salmon. Ideally in the oven. Mac and cheese in the oven.
Don't look. I need y'all to give the microwave some love, because I'm sure right now, if my husband can hear you saying oven is preferred, he's shaking his head. We don't know. We don't do that over here. Microwaves only.
You guys can microwave the mashed potatoes, yes, but everything else, sorry guys, you gotta put it in the oven, and even your air fryer. So I know everybody's big on air fryers now. You can put it in the air fryer as well, and it'll taste the same. It'll add even a little crispy edge. You can do that as well. That's always another method too, and that's something that I'm even writing in as well to kind of make sure, like, hey, you guys have 3 options: the microwave, the air fryer that everyone loves. We've been doing everything in there during the pandemic. And of course, our traditional oven. You can place it in there on 400, real easy. And normally, like if you even want to go quicker, you want to thaw it in your fridge first before putting it in the oven. That'll even make things a little bit quicker for you as well. Because I know people, the thing with the oven is that it takes a lot of time.
Yes.
I understand that.
Wow.
It takes a lot of time. People are
want it now.
Now, exactly. Everyone's like, I want my food now. And I'm like, ooh, but I want you to have it at its optimum level.
Yes.
So please put it in the oven.
That's what Brandon said. He was like, you go on and get what did he say? I can get, what's that disease from eating the E. coli? He's like, you go on and get the E. coli if you want to.
Place that thing in the oven, let that thing go ahead. I mean, it comes fully cooked to you, obviously, but go ahead and place it in the oven.
You gotta warm it up. Yeah, you gotta heat it.
Warm it up. And then I'm releasing a new menu. Actually, I'm thinking by the time you guys put out this episode, a brand new menu will be released where I'm adding the lasagna. I'm also adding, yes, Brandon, both personalized versions and large versions. And I've shifted my menu to actually do similar to what Tiffany and Simone got, which are more of the personalized items where it can feed 2 to 3 adults. I'm shifting my menu to go ahead and provide pricing up front for that, so that you don't have to worry about like, oh, well, how much? I just want, 2-3 pieces of salmon. I got you. You can get that bundle. You can get that priced out for you. Simple, easy, it's quick. So I'm releasing the new menu tomorrow, updating the website and everything. So by the time everyone sees this episode, I believe they'll be able to go on my website and come on Instagram and order a whole new set of things in conjunction with the salmon and the barbecue tofu, which are staples. Because that's what people have been ordering the most.
Yes.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm not gonna take much time, but I might. I heard a whole lot about the barbecue tofu because Kalifa, she lived here in Louisville for a little while here, right? And then she dipped. But that's not topic for another. But for a while, I was just hearing people just say, "Man, it's barbecue tofu," and she would tell me how she would marinate it for like days and whatnot.
Absolutely.
And like,
at least
I would always miss it. It would be a dinner going on, and I would miss it. And then we had a Friendsgiving,
Yes.
And I had it, and I was like,
It's a new level of things. It's a new level. And I give out the recipe freely to anybody. Like, and they try and they're like, it just doesn't come out like yours. And I don't know what to say.
You make it with love.
I was like, how is this so good? How is
it's that merit, that the season. You know, like how Black people, we don't really measure very well. We don't actually measure at all. We just go and pour till the spirit leads us. Exactly. That's what I do when I get in the kitchen. Just, okay, that's enough. Or this already needs some more of that. Yeah. Barbecue tofu is the signature dish. So I always keep that stocked. A rotation of barbecue tofu is always seasoned in my fridge because I know someone's going to come and they're going to be like,
I want it. Look.
So,
hold up, y'all.
Understand. Yes.
Somebody couldn't let us just talk about your food. They had to jump in. Well.
Well, look who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Straight from
Listen, you cannot rush perfection, okay?
And you look perfect. That is absolutely correct.
They're beautiful.
long hair, don't
Thank
care.
you.
I love
sorry, I'm late.
hair.
Are you though? Are you sorry?
No, because you can't rush perfection, okay? You can't.
Any woman
Look,
knows. Once you get in the chair,
Put
it
your
doesn't
head
matter.
down, Simone. Put your head
Doesn't
down.
matter.
You're at the mercy of the hairdresser.
That's right.
Yes,
Okay.
come on, neat part.
Yes.
I know. So where are we? Are we still talking about your food, Kalifa? Because
We
We
were.
absolutely are.
And Kalifa just said something about like how she's in the kitchen and she doesn't measure. And I was like, oh, this is Simone thought right here. We don't measure things. We just do what
Yeah,
we
we
feel.
don't measure anything. Just pour until the spirit tells you to stop. And
the
when
African angels.
the
Oh
African,
my gosh.
Oh my gosh, here we
That's
go.
what they
again.
do. Yes.
Strike.
The same ones.
Hey, listen, the funny thing about that is, so we have seen Simone because, of course, we use the Marco Polo app. We have seen Simone in the kitchen multiple times. I ain't never seen her measure nothing.
Nothing.
No, it's a okay, that's enough.
That's enough. I don't know what helps us to say like, okay, that's it. That's all you need. That's enough salt. That's when people ask me like, well, how much of each thing? I don't know. Like I'm trying to do a cookbook and everything because people are asking for recipes, and I'm like, this is a lot harder than I thought. I can't. Can it be like a digital cookbook or something? Y'all just watch me do it and emulate the same thing.
Probably won't do it the same way twice.
That's all I have are the spices, and that's literally all I do. I list out the spices so I can make sure I layer everything so the salmon can taste the same way, the barbecue tofu can taste the same way. But as far as like how much you need, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
You gotta say season to taste.
Have we talked about the taste of the food yet? Have we discussed that?
You can give your
I gave my comments about how great. Oh, but I didn't say Simone. I didn't say the hashtag.
Oh, yes, please say the hashtag. We have a tagline for you,
Hashtag.
Kalifa.
Yes, the hashtag is savory, tasty, tender. Okay.
Yes.
Add that to your promo. Savory.
I'm gonna add it to all my promos now. Savory,
Seriously,
tasty, tender. Yes.
Kalifa, the food is so good. Oh my goodness. And I love it. But I have to say, I have beef with you. Okay. I got beef because you got my husband asking about your food. He's like, Christmas is coming up. Have you ordered for? No, I can cook.
Yeah,
cook
babe.
too.
I know you can cook, but we were getting that Kalifa food in, huh?
Exactly.
With that Kalifa order coming in,
Right.
It helps. It helps you, babe. It helps you. You know,
Seriously.
it helps you.
Take the load
I'm
off
like,
your
I'm
back.
feeling some kind of way about it. I'm like, I'm gonna call her. Just hold on.
Next thing you know, Sean gonna be like, "Have you called her yet?" Nah, all right, I'm gonna call it. Then I got it.
Exactly. Right. Never called Kalifa before, but I'm about to call her. And
I'm sorry about that, but yet again, come and enjoy always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Your food's so good, you causing divorce rates and strife and marriage and everything. That's crazy.
Oh, looking at their wives like, you sure you want to get in the kitchen? Like I have a big order been cooking right now. And she's like, yeah, I just wanted you to make a large batch because I already know, like, once I'll taste it and eat it, since it's like she's ordering again. She's like, my husband will not be asking for my cooking for a week. He'll be asking, do we have more of this? I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I apologize, but I'll also take your money to do the cooking for you. So, so sorry. Yes, this is your total, ma'am.
Pretty much.
So sorry. But yeah, I am here. And the last day to put in orders so that it gets to you before Christmas is December the 13th, by the way. So December 13th is the last day to put in orders.
Let me write that down. Go ahead and write that down. My mom asked me.
Right. And this is based on USPS and, you know, making sure they get things to you before Christmas time. So I want to make sure that I'm not like, I had 1 or 2 orders last time. I was looking at USPS like, y'all got to refund me some money if y'all going to be out here doing this foolishness. But that's okay. I know they're under strain.
Yeah.
I know they got a lot going on. So I'm gonna just blame it on the government.
Well, we're so proud of you. Like, seriously proud of you. I was sending your menus to some of our other friends. Like, and I was like, also the prices, since she has other sizes, I work for you now.
You see how we are capable for you. So what we need to do is we need to figure out a way to do like a promo code for these Corona Times listeners.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely. I can totally do that for you guys. For your listeners, yes. That is no problem at all. You might definitely do a promo code. I love the idea. I love it.
You're gonna call that the synergy.
Get that going so that your listeners get a percentage off.
Look at that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I can do that for you guys. No problem.
Nice.
Of course, the host, you guys know, I'm ready to bundle y'all up and go ahead and give y'all free shipping now. So place your orders.
Hey.
Place your orders.
You're being recorded, Kalifa, so don't be
I know, right? Hold on now.
Careful what you say.
Come on and place these orders now. Look, this is the second time I've been able to promote my business for free. Come on.
We're here for it.
Of course.
All you have to do is place the order. The hosts get free shipping. The rest of y'all will get a promo code.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're clear about what's happening. I don't want your listeners to think they also get free shipping. No. That's for the host only.
And we'll tell you what.
Thank you.
When Kalifa gets that worked out, we will share it on our Facebook page, a link to the website and a promo code for you all to use. So you just be watching our page for that information. All right. Well, Kalifa, we hope you'll hang out with us tonight. We're going to talk about these unpopular opinions. Brandon, orient us to that.
Yes, go on.
And orient you if you're already talking about what we're talking about.
I'm sorry, but you would do it better than I do. So you go for it.
All right. No. We were talking about a week or so ago about what we're going to talk about. We just, it was funny. We just have all these unpopular opinions opinions that we think are unpopular, but maybe they may be not so unpopular. Yeah. And if you're not aware of what an unpopular opinion is, that's basically like an idea or a thought or opinion that is completely countercurrent to general thought process. And I have quite a few of them. And we were talking about this, and the more we talked about it, the funnier it got. And so we're just gonna make this into a whole entire show. And now that the holidays are coming up, and I think we only have a couple episodes left for the year, so this is not going to be our holiday episode. So let's get into these unpopular opinions. I can't wait.
I just want to say our relationship has been challenged because Tiffany doesn't like marshmallows.
Oh.
And I don't understand what's wrong with her. What do you mean? Can you explain what you mean by this?
To this argument, okay? Actually, it's not even an argument. It's a fact, okay? You ready? Marshmallows don't go in anything but hot chocolate, all right?
That's not true.
Not in yams.
No.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
There's sugar in the yam. There's sugar on the
But the chef is looking at you funny.
I know, right? The expert.
Granted, I'm not like a huge yam person. I'm not gonna lie to you because y'all know I'm Caribbean. So us and yams are not like a big deal. But I like it with the marshmallows on top.
Khalifa.
Yeah, I do too.
Stop.
I like a good s'more.
Stop. No.
Yes,
Tiffany,
why we say unpopular opinions.
Why are y'all doing this to yourselves? Why are you doing this to yourselves? Marshmallows go in hot chocolate. That's it.
they do, and they also go on the yams and the
No.
sweet potatoes and
No, they go in hot chocolate to be absorbed by the hot chocolate quickly, and so we can move on and drink our drink. Okay,
So
that's
you
it.
don't even enjoy it being a marshmallow in the hot chocolate. It's
No.
Because
disappeared.
it's dissolved.
No.
Oh, Tim.
you need to talk to your grandmother.
Tell her. Tell
She's
her.
have
had
to
a
talk
traumatic experience with marshmallows.
Talk with her.
Wow.
Ooh. Who was it? Who was on here? Who on here was talking about greens are not good? Is that Tiff as well?
That's her as well. Are you
Yeah.
kidding? Greens are
Yeah,
amazing.
Tiff don't like greens. I just had
Even
a big
that-
bowl of greens
Trash.
earlier.
the Adventist
Like-
version with the turkey leg.
Fight me.
Damn.
She ain't like no greens.
They're amazing.
Greens are trash.
Again,
Greens are the
another
lesser
dish that
brother
people
to
don't
spinach.
cook that I love.
Spinach is king over here. Okay.
And spinach
No.
is good. Don't get me wrong. Even though with spinach and kale, you start off with a big mound like this, and you start
Oh, you
cooking it.
can-
And then just a little bit.
So you know they trash for that. But with the
You
greens,
blame it for shrinkage.
with the shrinkage,
But the
The
greens are
greens.
special occasion food. I don't want spinach.
So good.
I just need the special greens for the holidays.
No, you can keep it.
If you don't like what did greens do to you?
Right.
I
The
picked
same thing
greens.
marshmallows did.
The marshmallows is just gross. I've never been a fan. But the greens, so we used to go pick the greens from the farms, like a Huber's farm, and then we had to bring them home and wash them. So I just seen too many things on the greens to want to eat them later.
They're fresh.
but you washed it, so it means it's good.
Saw it. It was on
Exactly.
there. It was there. It touched it.
But y'all are washing it. That's why y'all have to wash it 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Sometimes make sure you get all that stuff out.
It
That means
ruined me.
it's good. It's
Mm-mm.
fresh.
No.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Now you all, this is the big one, okay? And I feel like I'm gonna get drugged for filth for this one. The sweet
You might.
potatoes versus the sweet potato pie versus the pumpkin pie. It's pumpkin pie all day over here. It's pumpkin pie all day. We don't do sweet potatoes. We don't need sweet potatoes. It's nasty. You can take my black card if you want to,
I
but I'm
will.
not
Y'all
eating
don't
the
really
sweet
take my black
potato.
card 'cause I don't like either of them.
What?
Ah,
I don't like either of them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not. If it's not apple pie, please don't put
Apple.
it on my plate.
What about a fritter? Apple fritters.
Oh
Was it
yes, put
fritter?
it on my plate. An apple fritter, an apple tart. I know you guys are like, I thought Simone was bad. No. I'm probably the one that's getting my black card.
I'm gonna ask you this. Do you think that is that the Caribbean?
It's possible. And that's what I think it is because we have a whole separate line of dessert. Granted, sweet potato pie is delicious. I'm not a pumpkin pie person. I will say that. If a sweet potato pie is presented to me, I'm gonna eat it. Like, okay, this is cool. But if it's sweet potato and apple presented to me, oh, hand me the apple pie.
You're gonna take the apple pie.
Hand it to me Dutch style.
That's America's pie, Khalifa.
That is apple. That's true. That is very American of you.
And that is the most that I will do. And after that, it's a whole bunch of coconut stuff and a whole bunch of other sort of treats that Caribbeans eat that have nothing to do with a sweet potato.
I wonder, are y'all looking at Brandon's face when y'all said pumpkin?
I see it.
What was all this about?
I don't like coconut.
Oh, me either. I don't like coconut. Mm-mm. Coconut water.
Like it in sweet.
No,
coconut water is all right.
Coconut water is good.
No,
is it?
Y'all said no to that too.
Yeah, no to that too.
Not for the holidays.
Yeah.
Not for, you can for the holidays. You can only have water or sweet tea for the holidays. That's all I want to drink. That's it. I know that's not on the list, but that's it.
We do soda for the holiday because we don't usually drink a lot of soda, and when holidays come, that's when all the pops come out, all the Big Red, the A&W. I can't have Thanksgiving without an A&W or a Tahitian treat. No. Come on, Tahitian treats.
Now I
you
haven't
talking
had a
about the
Tahitian
diabetes
treat.
juice?
Shut
The
up.
juice that gives you diabetes.
The sugar juice.
That's basically what it is.
literally gives you diabetes.
That's
I'm
basically
so
what it
sure
is.
of it. I'm positive.
The next day you'll be
The next day.
diagnosed. The very next day.
Diabetic.
You
A1C
diabetic?
done, your A1C done tripled since you done had that cup.
Honestly, exponentially, just
Off of one
Diabetic
glass.
coma right away, right
Y'all,
after.
y'all are hating so hard right now.
All right, so
So what about
going.
stuff like
So
Martinelli's and
so Thanksgiving just passed by. We just had Thanksgiving, and what y'all feel about turkey?
celebrate? Ooh,
What?
How
What
y'all
about
feel about
turkey?
turkey? How y'all feel about turkey?
It's a must.
You have to have turkey.
Gotta have
Who
turkey.
put turkey is
different kinds. I've had a good smoked turkey.
smoked
I've had a
turkey's
good
the best.
fried turkey. I've had a
Oh,
good there was a turkey that was in it, kind of had like a little bit of like a honey glaze on it.
Mhm.
I
mm.
love that. I thought I wouldn't like the sweet and like the savory together, but that was good. It was brand new, but I was
Makes
like,
me think of
okay.
ham.
Yes, turkey.
I
must.
think
Makes
that's
me think
why
of
they did
ham.
it. They wanted to do kind of like a honey glazed ham, but with a turkey.
Mhm.
Man, when have you
So-
had the hams?
I've never had ham. I'm just saying I know they do a honey baked ham,
At Venus Confession.
but
I was
I
gonna
don't.
let
I've
you
not.
know.
I have not had a
talk to her
ham.
about that swine.
I've
Not
had
the swine.
I was gonna
I've
let you
had
have
good
it.
turkey. My brother's a really good cook. So I've had
He
I've had really good turkey before.
Oh, this is
But
brand
I
new
could-
popular opinion.
But I could definitely, you can definitely leave turkey up out of here, man. I don't need turkey.
But bring the turkey sandwiches, the leftover turkey sandwiches.
I mean,
So then you just have chicken?
we had lamb and steak in addition to
Okay, now lamb is
in
good.
addition to turkey this year.
But
Lamb is good.
but we have to have our traditional Thanksgiving dinner. There's no lamb in
There's no lamb in
Thanksgiving. There's no lamb in that. I love lamb. I love Bambi or whoever it is. I love them. But
Here.
He said, whoever it is. Okay, well.
Lamb? What?
deer. Oh wait, what was that? The little lamb chop.
Yeah,
The
lamb
white
chop.
lady.
Lamb chops
The
played
white
on?
lady.
Yeah.
Her. Yeah, but not for Thanksgiving.
No, not for Thanksgiving.
For Thanksgiving. That
No.
went down.
No.
So wait, so what food equates to like holiday time for you? Like for me, it's cranberry sauce. Like we don't have cranberry sauce no other time of year. When we have
That's true.
cranberry sauce,
That's true.
that's how I know like it's holiday time in my house.
And really and truly,
Mhm.
I don't have turkey no other time either.
Mm.
Like,
That's
outside.
true.
Me either.
That's
Me
true.
either. Hmm. We don't eat macaroni and cheese like that
Yeah.
at all.
That's
We
true.
don't. And if we do, it'll be in the box. But for the holidays, it's got to be homemade.
Mhm.
So that's what makes me feel
Not the box.
holiday.
Y'all subject yourself to the box during the year.
I mean, if we're gonna do it, we do it. I'm not going through all that extra. Just on
It
a,
is
you
a
know,
lot. It's a lot of cheeses.
A
do-
lot of cheese.
I'm not gonna do, and I have to have my smoked Gouda
You
and
do.
my. I gotta have all of that. So I'm not
You
gonna do that just
But
randomly.
expensive behind macaroni and cheese.
It is
Honestly. To make us look happy.
bougie, the bougie macaroni,
Bougie mac and cheese.
the Gruyere cheese, the Gruyere.
You know, I don't
Gruyere.
even know how to pronounce it. I just pick it
Me
up.
either.
I need it. I need it.
Listen.
I'm trying to think for Caribbean, it's the drinks. So like ginger beer and sorrel are
Yes.
made
Mm,
sporadically throughout the year. Like if it's like a baby blessing, you're gonna get that both drinks at the same time.
Mhm.
We also have this special, and I'm forgetting the name is escaping me now. We have a special type of eggnog as well that we
Mhm.
make, and so that is
Mhm.
also like associated with like our holidays. So it's similar to like a cojito, like that.
Mhm.
So it's
Mhm.
very like drinks are like a big deal when it
Mhm.
comes to holiday time. We're looking forward to seeing literally every drink that they could make be available at one time. And so you already know, okay, it's
Mm.
holiday time.
I
Get
have
the
not had good
experience.
sorrel in
That
a
sounds
long
good.
time.
Yeah.
Right. You see?
Will you be shipping that?
Also,
Be shipping that?
Will you be freezing drinks
found
and
out
then
how-
shipping them as
Okay.
well? Nah.
Just a big ice block. Just send it.
Right. Let it just go around. I got you. Let me see what I can do.
Work on that. Work on that.
Here's an important one. This might
Okay.
not be an unpopular opinion because I feel like this is popular. I feel like a lot of people say this. Please stop manipulating our key Thanksgiving dishes, our key holiday dishes. Okay, don't put raisins in potato salad. It's not the time. Don't put
No
walnuts.
experimentation in
It's never the
Thanksgiving.
time.
No.
Don't be like, I found this new recipe I'm gonna try.
This
No,
is not
don't
the
do
time
that.
for that.
No.
This is not the time for that.
Mm-mm.
No. This is your time to
Mm-mm.
shine. We want your best and brightest dishes only.
Right. Tried and true. Tried and true.
Stick to the
Um,
basics.
I have a family friend who they make pheasant
Hmm.
instead of the turkey, and they do ambrosia, which I don't even know what that is, but it sounds like a
An
perfume.
ambrosia salad?
Yeah. And I can't get with it. These are people from another. This is our Caucasian brothers and sisters.
Okay, because I was like, this isn't a black person, right?
No.
Ambrosia is a very
It's our white brethren.
Yeah.
And I can't get with it. I can't get it.
I didn't know what it was, and I looked it up and was like, ooh.
Yeah, not feeling it either.
Yeah.
instead of pheasant though. That's the meat.
Yeah. I've never had pheasant.
I don't want a pheasant.
I've never had it before either.
It's a type of bird, I assume.
It's some type of fowl. Is it fowl? Is that with bird?
Like a
Yeah,
fowl of
birds
the
are
air.
fowls. Yeah,
Fowl of the air and beasts of the field.
And it's
You
fowl.
know, I kinda get a
Fowl
little
for
bit of-
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Right. I
No.
don't know. So can't have that for the holidays.
You know what I'm tired of already though?
What?
Uh-oh.
Tired of Christmas music.
It just started.
I hate Christmas. I hate it.
And I'm tired of it.
hate all
It just
of it.
started, but I'm tired of it.
I don't like Christmas music.
I don't want to hear it.
y'all are
Chestnuts
The little Donny
roasting.
Hathaway.
The little drummer boy.
No.
like at all. You don't want
Mariah
it at
Carey,
all.
no.
None.
Mm-mm.
Does it not
None.
put you in the Christmas spirit?
I hate the Christmas spirit. I think that's a little bit further down. I hate the Christmas.
I don't like it.
I don't believe in the Christmas spirit. No.
We're on the same page here, Simone. I too.
Seriously,
Like,
I hate
everyone's
it.
like the holiday.
What does that even mean?
And I'm like, it's a day.
Exactly. The only holiday music I listen to Handel's Messiah, Soul for Celebration. That's the only gospel. That's the only Christmas music that I listen to.
Okay.
Mine is the Temptations Christmas. I will listen to it over and over. That's my favorite and probably one of the ones I swear by. Like once I hear that, I feel
You
Christmas.
already know.
Yeah.
Nice. PJ Morton and Donny Hathaway. That's it for me.
Okay.
He's got a new Christmas album too.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
But-
great. He has a
but
song
for real,
with
for
Layla
the
Hathaway
Christ-
on it.
Yeah, but you know what Simone was saying, like the Christmas spirit. Like, what is the Christmas spirit though? Like,
I don't know.
not that I'm 35. Like, what does that even mean now?
Simone was so mad she left the group.
She's gone.
Like, no, I don't like the Christmas
She's
spirit.
so fed up.
Well, you know
I
how
don't have, what is that? What is it? Like, I don't know. Because they always talk about that to get you in the holiday spirit, to get you in the Christmas spirit.
I think it's commercialized. I think the Christmas spirit is a spirit of buying, and gift giving and receiving.
Okay.
Because I always get it in the sense of like the Grinch, and the Grinch doesn't have the Christmas spirit. He's taking all everybody's joy and everything. But then it's also like, get in the spirit of giving, of gift giving. So I think the Christmas spirit is more commercialized and more about what you can give and what you get, or the presents under the tree and all that stuff, rather than just like, I think the season should be a season of like, if you're very fortunate, it's okay to give back to those who are less fortunate. Like, for sure.
Yes.
Go feed some homeless folks, go help out in the kitchen, something you wouldn't normally do because we have all this privilege and, we have these wonderful homes and good food to eat daily and all that good stuff. So I think of that as like a Christmas spirit, but I feel like the Christmas spirit that's being thrust upon us is one of buying and selling.
Well, I'm with you on that. And for me, I guess my mom likes to do it up for Christmas. She goes, at her house, she has a big old tree. and everything like that. Yeah, I'm just like, whatever. But for me, I worked retail for 6, 7 years
Oh, so you
during
don't
the
like it.
holiday season. So for me, I saw the absolute worst of people.
Mhm.
During this, I
Mm.
saw little old ladies fighting over a DVD player. You know,
The DVD.
So for me, it's so commercialized. Like I'll be so happy when December 26th happens.
I
Mhm.
think for me, if it has to do with Jesus, then I feel more so like Christmassy because I know that's what it's about. And so I agree. If it's too commercialized because of the commercialization, I don't feel connected to it. Plus, as you all know, I don't be buying stuff.
We
So
know.
I just
Simone
can't,
cheap.
I cannot get into that spirit of spend and swipe. I just can't. But if it's about, if it's something about like if it's Christmas music that also is gospel, I can get into that. Like any Whitney Houston song that is, like the preacher's wife.
I was about to say the Preacher's Wife soundtrack at this
The
Yeah.
sound I can
Hey,
get into
that's
that.
that's still a great soundtrack.
solid.
Yeah. Yeah, for
See,
sure.
when you hear that Jesus is the reason for the season, it gets you hype, huh?
I can do that. Yes. That used to be the last song they would sing right at church, and we used to do the thing,
Yes,
the
the
Christmas musical.
concert. Yes. Just some
That I
random
can get
person just
into.
in the crowd. Santa Claus got nothing on this.
Y'all, I have been trying to convince Caden that Santa Claus is not real, and he won't believe me. I'm like, Santa Claus is fake. No, he's not. Santa Claus is real. I'm like, no, he isn't.
my
And he
kids,
just won't
my
believe
kids
me.
know Santa Claus don't exist. But I read an interesting article about Santa Claus, about another reason why we shouldn't necessarily tell our kids about Santa Claus, because it if Santa Claus brings one kid a lot of stuff and one kid not a lot of stuff, then it makes it makes the kid question, like, what did I do to not get something from Santa Claus, or
What's wrong with
I
me?
wanted, what's wrong with me? And I was like, well, I didn't even think about it on that level. But it makes sense
It's like
because
a
Santa
risk.
Claus is supposed to be the person that gives us all the gifts. So if
Yeah.
Santa Claus is getting some kids a lot and some kids nothing, that could be a thing. I was like, oh, I was just telling my kids that because I spent the money, but this is a real good reason.
Okay.
Exactly. Let's not have them thinking an old white man is coming
Look,
through and spending
absolutely not.
no.
We didn't even have a chimney when I was growing up. So that whole Santa Claus come down a chimney type vibe.
Ooh,
It
that-
wasn't until like I moved to Atlanta, and even then, the couch was in front of the fireplace in the chimney. So Santa's going where?
He's not
But my
going
parents were
nowhere.
never
Santa's
about
stuck.
Right.
No.
Simone, maybe that's the venue you should try, because Caden's very logical. He tries to be very logical in his small age. So why don't you ask him how's Santa gonna get in? Because he comes.
I should. I was just surprised that my
You gonna
work
make it
didn't
up?
stick.
You gonna say Santa gonna come in through the crack in the window?
Wow.
He'll
You'll
probably,
believe
I let him in. I let him in the window. Okay.
people like you let Santa in. You leave the door unlocked. Whoa. That's not what we're doing here.
So speaking of Santa though, like I know growing up, this time of the year was, like we were talking about the commercialization. I wanted all the gifts. I wanted everything from my parents and this, that, and the other. I found out that's changed a whole lot. Like, I don't even want nothing for real. Like
Don't get me nothing.
give me nothing. Like I'm good.
Listen.
Pay a bill.
Ooh.
Hey, pay a bill.
Pay a bill.
You right about that.
Listen.
Somebody want to put some on my
someone
daycare bill?
comes up- yes. If someone says I'm gonna pay a couple of these bills,
Merry Christmas. Yes.
Merry Christmas.
At this point, I feel like no one can buy me a better gift than me at this point. So I have notoriously the last few years been buying myself something. And
You do.
Put it under the tree and I will open
You do
it.
be doing that.
What a surprise!
You didn't have to do
I know what I wanted.
Tiffany, why?
From Tiffany to Tiffany. Wow.
I like it.
Thank you, me.
Look, when
I'm so thankful for me.
when those years, when the years hit where you start wanting stuff that's like more expensive, and you don't want to ask anybody to buy you that more expensive thing, I buy myself.
That's true.
You know,
No, I want to ask.
Now, I ask my husband to buy the thing now, but before I got married, if I wanted like some Jordans or whatever, I'd buy them for myself and put them under the tree and from me to me. I've worked very hard this year. I deserve this.
I buy myself little gifts throughout the year, so
I was like, that's me too, Brandon. I'm like, I'm spoiling myself ever so often. So Christmas is like, oh, okay, another day to spoil me. Well, I guess.
See?
Absolutely.
Don't hate on my tradition, Simone. Don't be.
I'm not.
What did you gift yourself last year, Tiff?
What did I give myself last year?
Was it Beats? No, I think Joel got you the Beats.
No, Joel got the Beats. I didn't have to gift myself anything because he bought the. Actually, no, I got the Space Jams last year.
That's right. We did get those. You got those. You got those.
Space Jam. Vicariously, you got them with me.
I sure did get those.
I did not get them. I did not get them.
No, Simone didn't get them.
That's an expensive habit to have. But it looks good though. Those sneakers be looking bomb.
They do look good.
But I just don't. How much?
It's not important.
You think about it.
That's what all of you say. All of you say the same thing.
It's not a factor. Okay, don't think about the price.
Think about the price.
I think of it as an appreciable asset because I could sell them for the same price or more now. So
that's true.
That's appreciable asset.
That's a good point. I think I'm not like y'all know I'm not one to buy myself a lot of stuff, but I will say that this hair costs a lot. This hairstyle costs a lot, and I'm struggling. I'm gonna leave it in for as long as I possibly can because, woo.
Anybody want to place bets? I give her 7 days and they'll be out.
I'm gonna give it 2 weeks. I'm gonna give it 2
weeks. Y'all are crazy.
Before Christmas.
Y'all are crazy.
Right before Christmas. That's not going into the new year with you.
Simone
the end of this month.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The money I pay is going. It might go into Tiffany's birthday.
Wow. I hope not.
Hey, I've seen some people keep them that long, 3 months in.
Nah, I can't do that.
That's the whole first quarter.
Well, I mean, listen, you can watch them. You can watch them.
But still,
I'm just saying.
The cutoff is mid-January, Simone. Mid-January.
Oh, thank you all. Thanks. See,
she said that don't matter for the price.
Mid-January.
I understand that. Listen, I understand that when I think I shared in the hair episode when I got married, I did my first sew-in. I never had a sew-in before, and I don't think it was unreasonably priced. But I was like, for this amount, this hair is not going anywhere.
You're gonna wear this over, and you did.
I did. I wore it like 3 times. I made it straight.
And it looked good. It looked very good every time.
It was too much.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm getting better at noticing, but hers was good. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Until she told me. So I was like, all right.
You get it blended in. I know that's right.
A good blend.
Yes.
Now
you all can right now. Can we go back for a second because I feel very judged about this, about the food again. How long can we go with the leftovers? Can we just go back to how long can you eat on your leftovers? Because
Sunday is the longest. Sunday's it. That's the longest.
Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thursday Thanksgiving, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's actually the healthiest thing. Like Brandon's saying the correct answer.
You right. I mean, that's nice, but I just want you to know.
Now, if it's the mac and cheese, you can probably eat on that longer. If it's the dressing, you can eat on that longer. But don't be eating the turkey past that, man. Please.
People that make turkey salad, turkey sandwich, turkey soup. They make it
turkey cacciatore.
Yes, turkey cacciatore is happening.
Anything.
I'm not gonna tell you all.
I'm just trying to prevent gastrointestinal distress. That's all.
And that's accurate.
Sure.
But I think that you have to every year add. You just have to account for some stomach issues during this time. It's just a given. There's gonna be some problems because you're gonna eat longer. And that's okay. That's okay.
My friends report. And Khalifa, I'm happy you share as well if you felt this. I didn't have this issue, but my two friends here were talking about they had stomach issues, they had skin issues because they was eating all unhealthily. They was doing the most. Okay, I didn't have none of those problems. I ate just fine. I felt fine. I ate all my leftovers for almost a week. I was fine. I'm fine.
Listen, I couldn't do it. Like, I ate it. Of course, I ate my one plate. I was really disappointed in myself for only eating one plate on Thursday. And then I ate 2 meals on Friday, 2 on Saturday. Then I had my other 1 or 2 on Sunday. My stomach was just like, yo, when are we getting a smoothie in, bro? Like, when are we getting?
You was ready.
My stomach was like, when are we going back to our fresh fruits and vegetables, bro?
That's true.
The stomach cannot handle it.
Sluggish on it.
Yeah, I couldn't walk up the steps as quickly, and my skin was breaking out. My skin, it was bad. It was bad, and I just when you gorge like that,
and y'all when y'all would have saw some mom's plates.
Mom was going in.
I was
going all the way in, and we hosted, so the food was with us.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and so we had to eat. I couldn't see it go to waste. I don't like to waste.
No, the hard work. No.
And so, but now my system is getting back normal. I'm okay. But yeah, it was bad.
Look at Kalifa. Like this. I gave it a week. I was fine. But to be fair, like Brandon, I'd already like the next day I started back incorporating my normal dark leafy greens and stuff. Because after that one day of eating on Thanksgiving, I was like, whew. Why do we do this again?
I know. And then you'll be like, okay, next year I'm not doing this. I'm not
doing it. Thank you.
Right,
I'm not. And then you do it.
And you do it again.
I'm about to do it again.
Oh, man. That was a lot of dessert. I had chocolate cake. I had the pies that I previously told you I don't even eat pies like that. I had all the pies. Okay? I had all the pies. The cakes, the mac and cheese, the dressing,
all of
the turkey, the chicken, and all of it. And I'm like, they were like, oh, you gonna take some to go? And when I looked at my to-go plate and I'm like, I'm taking 4 things that I know I will eat. But all this right here, I don't want to be on the toilet like that every day.
I mean, you have to account for that. That's part of the holiday spirit.
Yeah.
It didn't really fully hit me until that Monday. Like, because I only had the one plate Thursday with a couple of desserts, I was actually good on Friday. So Friday, I did my workout. It was a good workout, and I was good. I worked out Friday. Friday. It was a good workout.
Yeah.
And then, but my Monday workout was one of my worst workouts ever. It was just, I just couldn't. I was just like, oh, I don't want to do this. I mean, it was just all bad. It took probably until Tuesday, Wednesday to really get fully back on track.
Yeah.
And poor Caden, I'm not gonna say too much, but he was having some problems. He had his system was backed up.
Poor baby.
I'll just say that.
Dairy.
He was blowing it up.
Poor boy. He wasn't used to all that.
He wasn't used to it.
Too much came at him fast. It was just too much.
That's what it was. Y'all kept feeding him. He kept snacking on stuff probably.
I know. He's like,
before we leave this food topic alone, because I know we got at least a couple more before we get out of here, but before we leave the food topic alone, potato salad or macaroni salad?
Potato salad.
I'm going to turn my camera off because you know the answer. It's potato salad all day.
Macaroni salad over here. But
no.
Yeah, I'm with Tiff. I like a good macaroni salad.
Thank you.
But you know what? This is a thing.
It's okay.
But this is what's clouding Tiff's vision. Who make your macaroni salad?
My grandmother.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
she also makes the potato salad. Okay.
Potato salad.
Better.
It's the potato salad.
Macaroni.
I've had so many good memories just of me and that potato salad. Just me and the potato salad together.
The way you said it, you said just me and the potato salad.
You don't share
It's
this.
sad, like y'all was dating for a second.
Right. It's just us together. Who's Simone? I love it though.
I love to eat. I love to eat.
When you were pregnant, Simone, did you get a thing of potato salad?
I'm sure I did. Every year I get something.
Yeah.
I got a big tub of it. She gifted me. Your
Mhm.
grandmother gifted me with the big potato salad was it during the summer when I came to visit?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes, and we ate all of it.
Last. How many
Oh.
days?
Or did
Not
Simone
long.
eat all of it?
Not long. I mostly ate it. I'm not afraid to say that I'm a glutton.
It was me. It was me.
I eat. I eat.
Nobody else got to have the potato salad. It
I
was
mean,
just yours.
just a little bit. I shared a little bit.
Share it with them.
Oh,
I'm proud of
no.
her.
I didn't need
They
nothing.
got one potato.
Just one potato, yes.
Had her husband and kid over there starving while she was eating up on the potato salad.
Starving.
It was so good too. It was so good. So good. So Tiff, what was you about to say?
Switching gears to Christmas. Are we decorating?
Yeah.
Or nah?
No.
No? Okay. I'm not either.
And I'm tired of being shamed. Mom, if you're listening, I know you didn't raise me this way. I know you weren't raised in this way. But raised like what?
Boy, my mama hit me with that same thing. She was like, "So y'all getting a tree this year?" I was like, "Nah, we're not getting a tree." No, you wasn't raised like that.
We're supposed to have bins of holiday stuff to decorate and put everywhere. Ain't nobody doing that.
I don't feel like putting it up. And for me, it really, if my kids really, really wanted to do it one year, I probably would. But I don't feel like going through the hassle of getting the tree, putting all the lights on there, cleaning up. I just putting lights outside. I don't even feel like dealing with all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, lights outside. That's dedication.
That was extra.
It is.
I don't do that.
You can really hurt yourself if you don't know what you're doing.
Too much for me.
My mom, before she came for Thanksgiving, she said, I went ahead and decorated my house before I left so that it'd be ready for when I said, oh, okay.
That's nice.
I guess it was that important.
Well, we usually do put up a tree. I like to have a tree and the lights and stuff. I will tell you, my decorations have scaled back over the years. I don't go as far, but I'm not doing it this year. I just don't feel like it, and nothing to do with Christmas spirit or anything like that. But we don't have any kids, and we're not entertaining any guests this year. There's just no need. Whatever I wrap, I'm just going to open anyway, so it doesn't matter. So
Right.
Up the gift. Wow. From me to me again. That's it.
Like, man, I really know how to pick them. I really know how to get myself here. Now, speaking of that, you all, how are you all? This is kind of maybe a more serious topic, but how are you all? How is Christmas going to be different this year? Or Thanksgiving? How different are holidays this year, given what's going on? Are y'all having folks over? Are you not? Brandon.
I went to a gathering that was literally 10 people for Thanksgiving, and we were temperature tested at the door.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to show negative test results. So this for Christmas, it's literally just whoever's in this house in Atlanta. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. So that's me, my mom, my brother, my dad. That's it. The four of us.
That's pretty much
if you want to play the food, contactless delivery outside. That's all I have.
Call ahead, and your plate with aluminum foil will be right there waiting
for you.
It was really, it was different this year because last year for Thanksgiving, my family came also, but they did this year again. But pretty much all of us, stay in the house. My mom, she works in a gym, so she had to get her COVID test. And we thought she wasn't going to get it by Thanksgiving Day. So I said, Mom, you can't come in the house until you get your COVID test. So she finally got it. But this year for Christmas, I think we probably have decided not to come home just because we're not gonna be able to see nobody for real. Like, what's the point? I don't know yet. We're still. I'm waiting for the African angel. to tell us.
But no, but no, like we had said, selfishly, they came, Simone and Sean and Kaden came earlier this year, and we were still adhering to a lot of stuff. We went to a restaurant, but it was late. We were the only people in the restaurant. We kicked it outside afterwards. We went to Simone's mom's house, who has a really big basement.
Yes,
We spread out over there and kicked it. So that was fine. But man, a lot has changed in 6 months.
Yes,
and we and being real, going in and out of people's houses like that,
it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
If you can avoid it.
It's way too cold for our social distance walks, Simone. So
I know.
we can't do it. I don't think it's a bad idea that you're not going to come, that you're going to stay home, even though I hate it personally for me. And I think that's probably going to be the hard part for Christmas for me, is once again, we just do so much stuff together, including Simone's mom's traditional Christmas Eve.
I know, Christmas Eve dinner.
Shebang that we have.
I know, that thing it's an extravaganza. It's been going. I've been doing it for 20 some odd years. It's amazing.
Back in the old house on what was that? Eagle Creek.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
I had Cornish hen.
It was wonderful. So I think that's going to be the change for me. I mean, I think our Christmas is going to be low key once again. Trying to make it as normal as possible. We're still going to do our sibling Christmas Eve thing, where we gather, except for my mom and grandma won't be there. They'll join us via Zoom or FaceTime, but the siblings will gather together with their children, and we'll have our little gift exchange the night before. But Christmas will probably just be chilling, maybe visit the in-laws or something like that. So I'm low key like it was for Thanksgiving. But I think, what did Brandon say about not having to have ICU Christmases and all that good stuff?
What did you say, Brandon?
Oh man, a Zoom Thanksgiving to prevent an ICU Christmas.
And I feel like another Zoom Christmas, so that we don't have to have ICU New Year's.
New Year's, exactly. Yeah, I want to be here to see Biden be inaugurated. Okay,
yes.
I got to be here to see that. I want everyone to be here to see
the White House, whichever comes first.
Yes, I'm here for that. Here for that.
Footage if that ever happens.
I really do need the footage. I need to see all the cameras, every angle.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
With audio.
Yeah. Exactly. So are you all ready to not transfer, but to go on to gratitudes? Are there other things about this topic I want to talk about?
We can go into the gratitude.
Yeah, I think we covered it all. We try and be respectful of y'all's time. We've been here for a minute. Just
yeah, it has been.
I didn't even notice the time, so she was like, I'm like, oh well.
It passes by so quickly when you're having fun. But yeah, as Simone would say, we must be respectful of each other's time. So
well, Kalifa, last time you were here, we talked about self-care, right? And what the things we do to take care of ourselves. And so of course we still are, wanting to take time for self-care, but we're trying to also talk about gratitude this time. So kind of going around thinking about what we're grateful for, or what we are blessed, how have we been blessed? What are we thankful for? Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
You go? Okay.
I'll say, that throughout this entire time, I have not missed a paycheck. I've been employed 15th and the 31st, 15th and the 30th, checks got direct deposited. And for that, I am extremely, extremely thankful.
Mm-hmm.
I am thankful that I only have 5 working days left in the rest of the year. Praise.
Stop reminding us.
Don't nobody care for real, though.
I know. Makes me mad.
I don't work for university. So the fact that you only have 5 working days left, I feel some sort of way.
I do.
Okay, the university won't be closed that whole time, so I don't want anybody watching going, "Oh, U of L closes on the 11th." No, we don't close on the 11th. The university actually closes on the 18th, but I have historically always padded my vacations around the holiday closure, so I can get a little bit more time. So I will be off from December 11th till January 11th. So that's a week before and a week after. God is good.
A whole month off.
That is nice.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know what I do with myself.
I'm just gonna enjoy my time.
I don't.
You know,
You're gonna reclaim your time.
I'm gonna reclaim it. I am.
So I didn't tell you this, Brandon, but I think I told Tiffany. My boss encouraged me to take an extra week off the first week of January. So
Yep.
I'm gonna have off yet another week. So I mean that if your boss tells you to take off,
You
Gotta do
You
it.
gotta do it.
I can't. I don't want to disrespect her. You know.
Absolutely.
So I'm thankful for that. But also I'm thankful for many things. I'm still trying to process through not being able to come home because that's rough. But I'm thankful that we have a tight bubble here and that we've been safe and healthy the entire time. So that's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I echo the same as Brandon's, where I am thankful for always having a check and even an increased check. I recently got a promotion. Well, Simone doesn't know this, but Brandon and Tiff follow me on Twitter. So they've probably seen it where I talked about getting my promotion during the pandemic. So I'm grateful for that.
Congratulations.
Look, man, thank you. I'm grateful for the support of my business. You all have always been supportive since day one, me being in person in you all's faces in Louisville to even now, me sneakily moving back to Atlanta. I know that was...
Don't even remind me. Don't remind me.
Listen,
I just want to
the
publicly
way
say I'm
Kalifa
thankful that
dipped
you all
out,
still support me.
the way
was
Kalifa
like-
dipped out, boy, she was at church 1 week and then like 2
That's
days.
true.
I think I saw on Instagram she was in
She
Atlanta. I was like,
ghosted
when did what?
I have
I was
forgotten.
in it.
I have forgotten. You shouldn't even brought it up because I'm salty again.
Khalifa
I'm
just
upset
ghosted
again.
us. She was just like, well, Simone's moving. I'm just
But
going
I'm grateful you still support me in the ghost. Even though I left like a thief in the night. Y'all
You
still
did leave
support
like a
me.
thief of the night, but I understand because you know you're with your family, especially during this time. I'm glad that you got there before all this happened.
Right.
Yeah.
And Atlanta's a crazy place. It's a lot different than when I was here as a teenager. So I was coming into a whole new atmosphere, even the way things have handled with like COVID and stuff. I very much so for the foreseeable future taking the Brandon approach in regards to anyone even coming close to my home. Like that's traveling somewhere else.
Give him the stiff arm.
Give the stiff arm.
Right.
Do the Heisman on him.
The whole Heisman, because the way people out here partying in Atlanta, like COVID's not happening.
It ain't just
I am blessed.
It's not
You
just
did not catch COVID because
You got to spray them like
people
they come too close.
I have on-brand Lysol, off-brand Lysol. You know, the fact that COVID hasn't touched my life, I thank God for that too, because the
It's
way
getting
people be
closer
out
and
here,
closer.
right? Even when I go to the supermarket, that's how I hear a lot of people tending to catch it now. Like they're just out for a little bit at the grocery store, and then boom,
and they got it.
I'm like, man, grateful that I haven't been touched by that either, and that my family is safe. My mom, she works in the ICU, so she's been on yeah, she's been an RN for about 33 years now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's had to intubate patients, everything. Even when she was coming in, like she'll have to take like 2-3 changes of clothes because she'll leave the house in her scrubs, but she can't come back in the house with her scrubs.
Right.
So she's not even going to her car in her scrubs. Like she has a whole different outfit to go to her car in when she's coming back home. And then she kind of sequestered herself to one area of the house. She'll try to stay in the basement and everything so that, you know, my brother and I are on the main level and that we're not getting anything like, you know, past. She's washing stuff literally every single day. So I'm happy that she's remained safe as well. And my brother, he was out there. He works at a dealership, so he's been fixing cars and managing all of that and dealing with people in their vehicles and stuff, and he's been completely safe. Like I'm the only one that's working from home right now. So the fact that my family's also safe, super grateful for that too.
That's a huge blessing.
Please give your mother like our gratitude for being one of the workers and being out there.
I will let her know.
Yeah. Well, folks, I think it's time for us to go. What you think?
I guess so.
I guess. I mean, since you said that, I guess we do.
Yeah. We've come to the last order of business.
We have.
At the bottom of the page.
The doors of the church are open. You know, we are ready to go home.
The organ is playing.
Yes. So we always want to
Mhm.
remind you to, again, let's just reiterating what Kalifa was talking about in light of her mother being one of those frontline workers. Please stay safe in these corona times, y'all.
Mhm.
Continue to wash your hands.
Wear your
Mhm.
mask.
Wear your mask.
Yeah. Make that hard decision, and if you can stand to not make those travel plans, then do that. We're making that decision, and it's terrible, but I'm hoping that next year will be different. But we're making the hard choice now. So if you can, then do that.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Always, we want to end our show by reminding you that it's still justice for Breonna Taylor, regardless.
Yes.
We still waiting on the
All
justice
day, every day.
all day.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes,
But until the next time we see you, good folks,
yes.
remain yours.
You remain yours.
We do. We remain yours.